3, 2, 1. Pickles. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Razor from RazorTube, coming at you today with another Rust Console Edition news video. Today's topic is going to be the FPS Change patch 1.21, and we're going to update you on the news for the Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Xbox One X, including all the OG consoles out there. And I'm going to go ahead and read you the patch notes. Typically, I do this on PC, but I felt like since everything's running so good, we're just going to do it right here on the console edition of Rust. So, recently, let me just start off thanking Double 11 for the awesome large oil rig and small oil rig patch that we just pulled out of just hours ago when they had the oil rigs on the testing branch. Super fun week. We got to play on the large and small oil rig, a lot of tier 3 loot, a lot of good PvP encounters, a lot of good content there. I appreciate all the things you guys are doing. It was a super awesome update. I can't wait to see it in the main branch of the game. If you guys want access to content like that in the future, you're new to the channel, drop that sub, drop that like, and let me remind you, the testing branch is only for Deluxe and Ultimate Edition purchasers right now. I recommend the Deluxe only because it gives you the testing branch. It gives you a little bit of extra stuff, but it's the normal cost of an average video game. It's really awesome. We just got out of that patch with the oil rigs. We got to do that when Power Plant came out as a monument. They still got it in the testing branch, but it's you can still access it and play on it. For it being a tier 2 monument, it's pretty awesome. But if you want access to all that content that Double 11 releases on the testing branch, go ahead and purchase one of those editions I mentioned earlier, and you can. Now on to the juicy stuff, which is the patch notes that came out for 1.21 update. Now, recently a lot of people have been complaining and kind of just asking Double 11, hey, when are you going to increase the frames? When are you going to do some optimizations to the game to stop me from crashing and stuff like that? Well, with this new patch, apparently they've done it. I haven't played it enough yet, but I can tell you this, it's running pretty smooth on my Series X, although I have a next-gen console. I'd like you guys to tell me in the comment section below, after you play it for a day, what exactly you experience with the new changes and the optimizations that they put in place. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and I'm going to read this to you. I don't have a pretty sign to put it on for you or anything today, but you know what? Who cares? We're at the outpost. We're safe. Whatever. Hold on. Let me go up here. I got to piece myself and then come back because I got a bag here. Yeah. Then I'll get all my loot. Yeah, boy. Let's get that loot. All right. So before we get into it, let me find my gear because I'm kind of playing the new wipe action and I need to know where my stuff is. And that is right up here. Okay, we're right around there. There we go. Okay. Now let's get to the patch notes. Give me my rock, all my gear. By the way, I found this in a drop as soon as I came into the server, so super pog moment. Anyways, all right, so this is what the patch notes look like. I can't scroll on here, but you get the gist. What the actual patch notes say is update 1.21 patch notes. Survivors, here are the patch notes. Also, coming this week is our second wave of Christmas skins. So, not only do we get a new patch with a frame update, but we get new Christmas skins as well, which are pretty awesome. And I'll do a showcase of that later in a video later. So be sure to check out the skin store after the weekly wipe is complete. So optimizations, under that, they optimize the performance, and this should have a noticeable impact in the frame rate on Rust Console Edition. They didn't note what they've changed in the game, but they have changed a lot of things and optimized a lot of items in order to get the game to run better. Now for fixes, we got a big list here. Fixed missing building options, etc., like the triangle ladder hatches. They set the Thompson to allow 3 attachments instead of 2. They fixed the flashlight being in the wrong position on players when equipped to the Thompson. They fixed roof twig not having visual effects when destroyed. They also fixed the free look not functioning while using a jackhammer or a chainsaw, which is awesome because I've been snagged up a couple times by some Zerg groups when I'm farming. They fixed the players being unable to split stacks in the inventory. They've also fixed an issue which could cause you to get stuck in the building menu. They fixed sleeping bags not being placeable on watchtowers. Now they are, which is pretty awesome. They fixed walls not being placeable around triangle foundation blocks when stairs were in the center of the foundation. They fixed triangle roof wall, creating incorrect wall shapes when a regular wall was placed adjacent to them. They've also fixed ramps so that they can be placed on top of each other when separated by a floor triangle, which is legit. Peak downs for days. Fixed walls not being placeable when being placed near existing ramps, and they fixed sleeping bag placement highlight from being incorrect when trying to place a sleeping bag next to your existing bag. They also have fixed the collision on the bridge under the rocket crane on the launch site monument, which that was a pretty significant thing at the time. They fixed the player's inventory opening after exiting the workbench tech tree. They fixed an issue stopping players from repairing a broken workbench in the repair bench. And they've also fixed the Simple Handmade Sight should now be in the default crafting menu, because before we know it wasn't. So now changes, and these are significant. The HV rocket should only need a workbench level 2 to craft from now on, and here's a big one. This is a big change, which is nice. The rocket launcher and the high external stone gate are now craftable with a tier 2 workbench, which is awesome. They're no longer in the tier 3, they're tier 2, which is cool. And I am assuming the external high stone wall is actually in the tier 3 bracket now. So, with all that being said, that's it for the patch notes for 1.21. And hopefully you enjoy it. Let me know how you guys' consoles are running with the Rust Console Edition after you watch this video in the comment section below. Let me know what you want to see next. I will be coming out with another movie soon, and it's in our entire wipe we played on the oil rig update. So just to let you know, oil rig update right now is currently still going on the testing branch, but we'll only have access to the small oil rig as of today. Large oil rig will be revisiting the Rust Console Edition in the future, and make sure you guys drop them subs and likes and come watch those streams at night. I'll see you in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.